We're going on an adventure today. Do you want to come?
I leave all the windows open, let the light come through. Sunshine, warm and golden morning, making all things new. My beginning and end home.
Okay, we made it to the beach. And this is not where I normally go because all of the other accesses are closed for some reason. I think they're redoing the boardwalks leading to the beaches, perhaps. But so this will be interesting. It's going to be similar, but I might be able to just go access the beach here and then walk down to where I normally go. But the reason I don't love this part of the beach is because it's usually super busy and there's lots and lots of fishermen, and it's also kind of like right next to the nude beaches. So there are some wanderers that come. Not that there's anything wrong with that. It's just, you know. But maybe it'll be good. It's good to change things up every now and then. Okay, let's go. So I found a spot. I wasn't sure if I should go down farther. I'm kind of in the middle of people, which is okay, but it's weird because I'm so used to there being nobody here. But it's kind of nice sometimes when there are people because it can feel kind of creepy when there's just like one person walking around. So I forgot my beach umbrella at home. And I did bring a regular umbrella though, so if it gets really crazy hot, then I have that. But it's actually really cool out today. It's breezy and has like a cold gust, even though it's like 78 or 79 out, I think. Yeah, so we're just going to enjoy the beach for a little bit. I might go for a foresty hike and then maybe go to the park and ride my longboard a little bit. Sometimes at the park there's dolphins, so that would be really cool. I brought my embroidery because I am so behind on this thing. I was going to give it to my mom for Christmas and I didn't finish it, and it's now February and I wanted to give it to her for her birthday, which is in 3 days. On February 14th, so I don't know. There's no way I'm gonna finish it in time, but I can do my best while I'm here. Just, you know, tack away. Oh, look at the birds. Okay, I think I am going to put on some sunscreen because I'm feeling like it's going to be, like the sun is still out and it's still very direct and hot. So I'm gonna do that. I'm also going to have a little snack because I need a snack. And then I'll relax. I don't know, I'm just gonna try and enjoy as much of this day as I can because I haven't been coming to the beach as much. I feel like this is so close. I haven't been coming to the beach as much. I normally come like every other week in the winter. I haven't been to the beach once this winter, I don't think. Maybe once, but definitely not that often. This is the first time I've come. There's something in the water over there. I think it's a bird though. It's gotta be a bird. I know that they dive for fish here, so yeah. I think that's what they're doing. Anyway, I also want to take some photos while I'm here. And I think I'm going to take some photos of these birds real fast. Wow, that water is freezing cold. It's like ice water. There's no way anybody is swimming in this. I don't see anybody swimming, which makes sense. Many animals here as there normally is, like where I normally go, because I think there's less people. So there's usually more birds or more crabs and just fish and things that I see normally. So I didn't really see much out there. Plus, I brought my zoom lens, and so getting macro shots and closer up shots is a little more tricky. I also forgot my viewfinder, because I had a microphone on there before, so I took it off. So that's disappointing because it's harder to see exactly what I'm taking a shot of, and so things are probably blurrier than normal. But yeah, I'm going to have a little snack now, and then if the sun comes back, I'll try to get some sun and relax and then work on my embroidery. But do you guys want to go for a walk in the woods today? I'm wondering if I should. I feel like it's a perfect day for it, and maybe there'll be enough people out. We'll see. Yeah, so I'm just rambling. Okay. Oh my goodness. I'm eating it's like a fig granola bar. It's pretty good. I'll show you package real quick. I had to put it back in here because you always have to carry out your garbage. The amount of garbage sometimes I see here is insane, but this is what I was eating. It's pretty good. And just drinking water. Oh no, I have to undo everything that I just did. Because, yeah, it went the wrong end of the roll. Ugh, that's annoying. I fear this is not the activity for me. Pulling it out, somehow it got all knotted up. And so I had to cut some of it off. Yeah, I think I can honestly say that embroidery is not my preferred activity. It's not my favorite thing to do, but I am going to finish it. I'm going to commit to this piece, and maybe I'll feel differently when it's all done. Maybe I'll be like, oh my gosh, that was so beautiful and so cool, and I did that, and I'll want to do more. But as of right now, I'm thinking no. But it is nice and relaxing to do on the beach, so, well, it was until I realized how I screwed up. Yeah, I'm gonna keep going and see how much I can do. just want to point out that there's nobody on the beach this way. But these two men decided to park themselves right next to me as I'm just starting to lay out. So it's really awkward. I'll show you. I mean, it's nice that they're facing the other way, but there's so much room down there. So it's not competing in my mind. It doesn't make sense. Wow, it's so nice out today. It's like so nice and breezy. Like, I got so lucky on being able to come out today. But I'm thinking it's almost time to go because it's so packed. Like, there's so many people here. And there's nobody this way really, which is weird because when I look up this way, there's just like a sea of people. And then, like, of course, my friends. I think I'm about ready to walk the beach, and then I will go for a hike in the woods for a little bit. So, oh, by the way, I just wanted to talk about my last video because, oh my gosh, that video was a nightmare to edit. There was so many problems with it. This has been a challenge for me. Like, I really wanted to get a video of every single day, but I took on too much with that video. It was, I don't know what happened. I rambled too much, so there was too much to go through. There was too many clips, and they were all out of order. And then I recorded my audio separately. Like, I had a separate audio so that the audio was better than my phone, which I might do again here. Like, I have my lav mic, so maybe I'll do that because I feel like there's so much external noise. It might just be better. But yeah, like, getting the audio clips and the video clips synced was crazy. And then I have a hardware like corruption, and I lost some video, and I still am trying to figure out how to fix that hardware issue. I'm going to try and do that some today when I get home. Oh my gosh. And then every time I would clip something or move something, it would just mess up the whole timeline. Like, all of my text shifted, and like my audio shifted slightly, and it was like, took me 2 days full. Like, anytime I had extra, I was working on that video, and yeah, anyways, took forever. And so I'm counting that as 2 days because it was over an hour long. It was basically a podcast. Yeah, and speaking of podcasts, my brother and I are going to record our February episode tonight, so hopefully that can get up soon. Of course, if I can get my hardware stuff fixed, because all my audio recording stuff is on that. So I don't know. We'll see. I mean, it'll happen, but I just don't know the logistics yet. Okay, I think I'm gonna go walk the beach now because I'm ready to just get away from the crowds. Wow, it is hot. I'm gonna have the hat shame line. But anyways, it's crazy busy here, and like I said, it's never this busy. But I guess part of the thing is that they did close down a couple of other entrances, so I'm thinking like that's obviously driving everybody into one place. And also, it is really, really nice out. Whoa, okay, calm down. It is really, really, really nice out, so that's probably also getting people out. Oh my gosh, that feels good. It was so hot. Yeah, but it is much later in the day now, and the sun is here, so it is getting warmer, but I'm still gonna go on the hike, so let's go. There's people parking on the grass. That's how are here. I don't know. That's just weird. It's not like a holiday or anything, right? Anyway, check out the sign. There was a gator. Oh, wow. Hold on. Let me roll this window up so that you don't get... I was leaving the park and it was actually closed to new people. Like, they closed it because of capacity. That's crazy. That is crazy. I have never seen that here at this particular beach. I mean, it's the national beach, so you have to, pay like you would go to a national park to go. So it's like the middle of the week, and it's just a random day. It's not a holiday, and I don't know. It's weird. Okay, we made it to the hike, and what's really weird is there's literally nobody here. Nobody out enjoying the hikes today, just the beach, I guess. This is always a little nerve-wracking for me because I enjoy hiking and I enjoy being alone and I enjoy all of that. It's just that, I don't know, there's just something about being in the woods alone. Sometimes, if you know, you know. So nice. The sound of the wind blowing through the palm trees is like, I don't know, nostalgic and like very classic. There are a lot of noises in the woods though. I'm thinking birds, but who knows? I actually did bring my mic, so I'm gonna try it right now, and you tell me if you can tell the difference between this audio and the mic audio. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and switch it now. Okay, yeah, so it's recording now. Whoa, the spider web. One second, let me get around that. Okay. Can you tell a difference right now between the previous audio and this audio? Let me know, because I mean, I can probably tell in post, but sometimes you can't tell until it's like uploaded and everything. I'm gonna give it a shot and see if it works, and then maybe I will use it. Okay, there's 2 ways to go. I think I'm gonna go this way. Okay, I'm gonna have to do that again because for some reason it stopped recording. Okay, so tell me now if you can tell the difference between the previous audio and this audio. Because if this audio is good or better, then especially when I'm outside, then I want to know so that I can use it more often. But I'm having to record on this device because it's the only one that works. It's a really old phone, but it's the only one that has this jack port for audio stuff, audio input. So I might have to get one of those DJI ones that you can just kind of like clip on and it's Bluetooth maybe. But anyways, I'm just testing audio here. Let me know if you can tell the difference because it matters. There's a nice little bench here to stare at. Dead palms. The problem is I can't stop it. That's why I had to get a new phone when I had this one. Was because like the touch screen doesn't always work. Oh wait, is it? Yes, okay. So that we'll try that one. Sorry I don't have my gimbal. I mentioned before that I've lost it, so I need to get a new one, and or at least get something that has stabilization. Wow, this hat. This hat mark is crazy. Gosh, it's so beautiful out. I spot a squirrel, so I'm gonna try to take a picture. We'll see. He's cute. Can you see him? I think he might be a bit too backlit for it to work, but he was really cute. He was really digging into that tree. It's a pretty cool tree, don't you think? Looks like a really nice climbing tree. Alright, let's chill out for a little bit. I just love sitting and listening to nature. And there's nobody here, which is so nice. What is it about, like, being alone that feels so, I don't know, right? It's weird because being around a lot of people is a little unnerving. But at the same time, sometimes being alone can be, I don't know, a little bit scary. I don't know if scary is the right word, because it's not scary. It's more like you're alone. So if something happens, if you get hurt, or you get stung by something venomous or bit, or you fall, or you get sick for some reason, there's less people around to help you, or like nobody around to help you. Of course, I have my phone. Obviously, I could call somebody, but sometimes I go places where there's no service. So, you know, they do have these like emergency satellite things. My brother has one where like in no service areas you can call for help, but I don't have one of those. And I don't know, there's just like something about being here is like, wow. There's something about just being alone that is so nice, but it's also risky, because then you're also separated from the pack. You're more vulnerable. You're an easier target. You know, safer to be in a herd. So there's benefits to being alone, and then there's benefits to being around people. I prefer to be alone, but I understand safety in numbers, you know? But cases like this, where I just want to sit and listen to the trees and just be in nature and connect with that. It can be like they're talking, or they want to have a conversation, or it's distracting. So yeah, it's nice that I can come with you and not be distracted, but also be with you and share things with you, you know, without the chaos of it all. But yeah, I don't know. Do you prefer to be alone or do you prefer to be around others? Because some people get a lot of comfort being around others, and I can get that. But I mostly get comfort being alone, being, I don't know, without having to be on or having to interact or having to worry about someone else or having to be distracted by somebody else. It calms my brain. I think because when I'm around other people, my brain is just firing all the time. It's just like thinking about so many things. It's caring about so many things. It's just like hearing a bunch of things, trying to pay attention to everything, and like it's just like can be overwhelming. So being alone is just like a calming thing. How can anybody take me seriously with this line on my face? Honestly, what is going on? Why is it so deep? It's like I was trying to have like brain surgery. I don't know what's happening with my bangs. So this is the state of my bangs right now. I'm wondering if I should cut them short again or just, I don't know, not. Anyways, I'm gonna enjoy this for a while and then head back to the car. Check this out. There's a Florida orange. Look, it's a Florida orange. Probably pretty tasty, actually. There's another one up here. And another one here. Where is it? Oh, there. Do you think I should climb up that tree and get an orange? I don't think so. Does it sound like there's a rocket? Can you hear that? I think there's a rocket going off. I'm so close. Oh, there's no way. There's no way I'm gonna see that. I'm in the woods. There's trees. Where is it? Can you hear that? It's loud. Here, it's loud. It's like shaking. Dang, I wish I could have got that on video. It's gonna be, there's no way I can get to it in time. But maybe if I can see it through the cloud. It's so cloudy. There's no way. Yeah, there's no way. I can't get out into the clearing fast enough before it will be gone. But, gosh, that would have been so cool. It's rare for me to be this close. Like, it's like where I was, the beach, it's right there. Like, that's where they launch. So, wow. Okay. Oh, well, missed that. That's disappointing.
For the Falcon 9 rocket on the Starlink 12-18 mission, the Falcon 9 has cleared the tower.
If I was at the beach, I would have been able to see it for sure. If it had happened while I was there. Oh well. There she is. Original Florida orange. It was originally introduced to Florida by the Spaniards when St. Augustine was settled in 1565. Indians carried the fruit to their villages and scattered the seeds widely. The oranges quickly became growing wild in the hammocks where the soil was rich and moist. Interesting, okay. What's going on here? What is that? Sap? Syrup? I won't be tasting. I really have to pee. So I don't think I can make it home from here. Oh, I was gonna go to the park, but I think I'm gonna stop and do another hike over by the visitor center. Why did I say it like that? Over by the visitor center. They have all these like little plaques. This one's about blueberries. So there must be blueberries around here somewhere. Are these blueberry trees? Maybe. Yeah, so I'll do that. It's like a nice hike. It's a boardwalk hike. So sometimes we can see some pretty cool birds. It's past the season for the Florida migration, where you come and there's like thousands of different kinds of birds here. There's always like bird watchers and stuff. But there still might be some hanging around because it's still pretty cool and it's not quite spring yet. So, but it's probably not going to have as many. But maybe we'll see something interesting or cool. Also, another thing I see here a lot are little armadillos. They love to just freak you out because they don't have like any sense of people. There was one time, I'll try and insert a video here if I can find it. But there was one time where there was an armadillo, came right up to my foot, did not even know. And then of course I moved and he was like, ah! It's pretty funny.
What do people scream when they see you coming? You know, like, look out! Here comes!
Susan.
Really? Susan! Ooh, I just scared myself. That is scary.
But yeah, they're so cute. And they're pretty abundant here, so maybe we'll see one of those, but probably not. It might be too late in the day for that. We do have Florida bears here. I don't think they're in this part, but there is a jaguar, like a Florida jaguar in these woods. Nobody has ever seen them. I mean, I think it's been spotted once or twice. Back to this part. We're heading back now. The sightings are very, very rare. However, and I am not making this up, I was hiking a different part, like a different hike, and I'm telling you, I was pursued by something huge. I was alone, and that might have heightened my senses and made, oh cool, look at this. Hello. He's so pretty. I'll get back to the story. Okay, so I was walking. It was back in there. It was like kind of far from like normal hikes. Well, like it's not like this where it was like there's a lot of people. It's a regularly hiked trail. It was a not regularly hiked trail, and there was this like opening part, and there was a part of the waterway. So it was like I was walking on the trail like this, and then there was like a waterway along the trail, and on the other side there was like these dense woods. And I heard something huge in those woods. I mean, it was big, and it was coming towards like where the water is, and it was walking very stealthily, but I could still hear it. I don't think it knew that I was there. So then I keep walking a little bit, and then I'm like, I saw something like big in the woods, and I couldn't see exactly what it was because at that point I was like, I'm out of here. So then I turn around to leave, but I can hear it like following me, and I was like, oh my gosh. And all I could think about was that it was that jaguar, because what else could be that big around here? And yeah, so like I kept like wanting to look back, but I also wanted to like beeline it as fast as I could. So I was like walking really fast, and I did look back a couple of times, and all I could do was hear it. I couldn't see it. So I was like, oh no. Okay, I gotta go because people are watching me. It's a pretty woman. Okay, so back to the story. I swear it was a jaguar. I never actually saw it, but I saw enough of it to know that it was big. And I can't think of anything else that would be around here that could be that, you know? And nobody will believe me because obviously I was alone, and they're like, oh, it's just your imagination, or oh, you were just scared because you were alone and it just sounded big. Because sometimes like things do sound a lot bigger than they are here because there's so many like dead leaves and things in the bush, and so like you might hear a squirrel or a lizard even, and you think it's like huge because it's making so much noise that it sounds big. But no, like this was different. I mean, I've lived here so long now that I'm pretty sure I know the sounds. And what I saw was like this big movement, and I didn't see the face, and I didn't see like the actual like body, but I'm telling you, like, I'm pretty sure it was like a big cat. I don't know. I really, really wish I had like a documentation of that. It was just one of those moments where where your instincts are kicked in and you're like, oh my gosh, this is like a predator. I have to get out of here. And then it followed me. Okay, what would follow? Why would it, like, nothing else would follow me? It's not like a gator or something, you know. It was like I could hear the footsteps, and it was following me along the river. It was about to pounce me. I know. And then as I was going, like, I came across a couple that was going where I was going. Like, they were starting to walk, not that far. Like, I was near the entrance at that point. Usually people don't go as far as I went. Usually you get to a point and then you turn around and go back. And then by this point I like stopped hearing it, and I didn't, you know, see it or know it or whatever. But I was like so tempted to tell them, but my people fear overcame my Florida Panther fear, and I let them go without saying anything. And I always kind of wondered, like, did they see what I saw? Like, I kind of wanted to know. I was like, maybe I'll walk back with you and you could tell me. But then I was like, no, that's too scary. So I didn't end up using my lav mic anymore through the walk, so that was sad. But unfortunately, this is the only device I have that will work with it because of that port. And the screen doesn't work. Like, it's not, like, the touch part is bad, which is, you know, it just doesn't work good. So I'm gonna go to the visitor center, do my business, and then we'll go for another walk, and maybe we'll see some birds. Boo, the visitor center was closed, so I can't go in there, and we won't get to go on the boardwalk, and we won't get to see any birds. But I'm gonna head over to the park and see if they have any bathrooms open. Okay, let's see what we can get up to. I want to go see if there's any dolphins in the bay. Yeah, so I'm trying to decide if I should bring my longboard or not. There seems to be a decent amount of people, and I don't like riding it when there's a lot of people because then I'm always having to stop and move out of the way, or they have to move out of the way, and it's a thing. I don't know. Maybe I'll bring it, and then I could just carry it if I change my mind. Ooh, it's wild hair day. No dolphins. I see none. They're usually like right here if I see them. So, or you know, they swim out to the bridge. But I'll keep my eyes out, but I don't think they're gonna be here. There goes the boat. Let's go skate around some more. I kind of wonder where all the people went because when I saw, I don't know where everybody is. When I looked earlier, before I got out of the car, there was like a ton of people. It's like they all left for me. I don't think so though. Alright, I'm gonna skate around, so it's hard to do and film at the same time. Wow, it got really windy. It was hard to skate against the wind, but it was still fun. It's been a little while since I've skated, so it was fun to get back on the board. That guy looks like one of those horse cops, or maybe a baseball player. Anyway, but I'm gonna head home. Well, no, I'm sorry. I'm going to head to run errands. So I have to go to the bank. I have to go to the grocery store. I have to get gas and whatnot. So I don't know if I should just end it here or if I should bring it with me, but we'll see. If you know, you know. There's a tree in the way, so you can't see. But anyways, bank done, shopping done, gas done. Time to go home and put all of the groceries away. My least favorite chore. I don't know about you, but I hate grocery shopping. It's like not something enjoyable for me at all. But anyway, it's done. And now I have to get home, get it all away, and then get on some therapy calls because my whole evening is full of calls. And then I have the podcast to record. So that's gonna be it for today, I guess. Thanks for coming along with me, and I will see you tomorrow. We're not really about anything. We're about nothing, like Seinfeld.